Hello, guys. It's
Welcome back to our channel, guys. As usual, she's Dety and Mimi. We review
so
things.
dismissive. Hello, she's dating. Okay.
How many people on this channel? And today we're going to be reviewing Selling the OC, which, if you guys don't know, it's on Netflix. It's on its third season. It is a offshoot of Selling Sunsets.
Way more interesting.
It's about the O group. Well, it's way more
I find it more
messy.
interesting.
It's more messy. I think it's more messy.
I
I
find it
actually
more
like.
interesting.
Well, you stop watching Selling Sunsets.
Yeah, because I find this more interesting.
No, that's what I'm telling you. That for me, Selling Sunsets is more interesting. You know that you'll be more angry. You'll be more angry.
Let
But
me
this
tell you why I
season,
like the OC better.
yeah, why?
Is that there's a mix of genders, and the Selling
Okay,
Sunset doesn't have
okay,
that.
have that.
And
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
I like the mix of the different genders. Like, it's nice. So that's why I like it more.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense, makes sense. Oh, and that just gave me an idea for another game we're going to play. I'm gonna say
Okay.
selling the OC character. You're gonna give me one word to describe how you feel about the person.
Okay. Let's go.
Geo.
To be honest, I feel like his heart is in the right place. It's
Nope.
just
My word for Geo is asshole. You're talking too long. My word for Geo is ass.
I'm trying to like I wouldn't call him an asshole. I think he's one of those
He's delusional. He's an asshole.
mm, yeah, especially when he was describing the relationship issues he's having with his wife. I'm like, dude, sounds like you're not being there for your pregnant wife. And she
And
pointed
don't you
that
just
out
say that?
too.
Yeah, just say that.
So yeah.
I think he's an ass. I think
Yeah.
that he thinks what's wrong with thinking at the best is now when you start thinking that other people are beneath you, that's when I start having a problem. But when you start thinking that, oh, you're the only one that can do something, that's where I personally start to have a problem. And that's why I have a problem with him. Okay, Kayla.
Kayla, sweetheart. Oh, that's
Okay,
how
so
sweet.
that's the word I have for her.
Yeah.
Alex Hall, I had to sigh because just saying her name alone is just stress.
Alex, Alex, Alex. I could not believe that someone was trying to lie like that in front of me.
Sometimes people need to be
Whew.
slapped. I know that violence is not allowed on
Mm-mm.
reality TV anymore, but sometimes those days when men used to slap each other with white glove. It's always just to slap, but like just with the white glove, and then
Yeah.
when go to the streets and go into a duel.
How dare you? And then she did the thing that I hate that girls that are quote unquote girl bossing like to do when they say, I'm so busy. Like, I don't remember. I'm like, what?
You remember, you're a liar from the pit of hell. Your
Yeah.
lies came from the pit of hell, not just hellfire, the pit. That's where your lies came from. Just choose not
I'm
to.
going to say a bit of Dululu.
I'll say
It's not
liar.
one word. Yeah,
I'll
oh,
say liar,
I'm saving that word
manipulative.
for someone.
Okay.
Okay? Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Because I had
I,
words for that person.
I know.
So say she's not the one. She's
Well,
not the one. But
she's
she's
the
a
two.
bit Dululu.
She is the
Yeah,
two.
yeah. Yeah.
Tyler.
Oh boy. Tyler is a bit of having he's like I know you said one word. I'm sorry. I'm
The one word
failing
they're
at
looking
this
for
game.
is immature. Okay, that's the
Okay, I
one
was
word.
going to say he has a bit of Peter Pan syndrome
Yeah,
going on
now
there.
yes, Arrested Development. Yeah, he's immature. That's why I said
Yeah.
he's immature. He's immature. Polly,
Yeah.
Polly,
Polly
Polly
Pocket.
Pocket.
Uh, Polly.
Yes, General Polly, the Australian babe.
Is she Australian or British? I think she's British.
I don't
She's
know. She's
British. She's
something.
British. She's actually British. I know
Okay.
this because she was talking about going to the pub, the British pub, and having a pint and
Oh, yeah, yeah,
reminding
yeah.
herself
Kind
of
pint of Guinness,
the
and then
yeah,
Alexandria was saying, what's the pint of Guinness?" I said, "Oh my
yeah,
God, Americans! People
yeah.
don't know say anything about anything that is not American."
I
Ugh,
want to like Polly,
I don't.
but this season she didn't even really do anything like she did last season.
Yeah, I think that
So
she
I would
left.
say this season she was actually on her businesswoman
She
grind
was on
this
her
season.
business
Yeah.
grind, and I was proud of
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I was happy
Same
for
with
her.
Alexandra Rose, right? Yeah. You can just for her for the next person.
Okay,
And
Alexandra Rose, yeah.
I
Blue
think
Rose, yeah.
she's like staying out of it. This is like not involved.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jarvis. Jarvis. Alex Jarvis. There are three Alexes, so you have to call them by their first and
Jarvis,
last
I
name.
feel like is a pretender. That's what I feel like.
Hmm.
That's the word I'll use.
Expand on that because she doesn't really have a arc per se this season.
The
So
reason why I say okay, okay. She keeps saying things that are trying to allude to being better off or well off. Especially the way she did her friend Alexandra Rose and talking about how she dresses and I'm like you were her friend before. Then all of a sudden she's not good enough for you. That's not nice.
well,
So
something happened between them last season. Don't you remember? Like something happened. They said I think Jarvis said that Rose was talking about her and her fiance or something.
that's
So
fine.
they
But I
had a
feel like
falling
if you've
out.
been if you've been friends with someone for so long and you're making money together, I think that a conversation needs to be had.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's what I think. Like at
For
least,
those two, I always question who do I believe because there's no evidence. It's all he said, she said.
and I feel like
So
she's latching. Jarvis is now latching onto the wrong
Kayla,
set of people. Not Kayla.
Sean,
Was it? Yeah, because even after the truth was revealed, I'm
oh
like,
yeah,
girl, you okay? Fine, okay, go to
and
the next one. But yeah, I know. Pretender is a bit harsh. I don't mean it that way, but I just mean
okay.
like, yeah.
New girl Ali.
Oh boy. Also another sweetheart, but I'm gonna need her to calm down. That's what I
Alan
have to
is
say.
this a slap of a reality check.
Yeah,
Not slap that
I
Alex
need her
have
to
always
calm
told me.
down.
Is this one her own
Yeah.
slap would just be like get like you're new, stop. Then okay. Before I say the last person, Austin.
Oh yeah, Austin. Austin also. I feel like Austin is Austin is a hustler. That's what I'll say. That's what I used to describe him. Like he has his eye on the prize, and like he's. I feel like Austin's kind of person that will break his back to get what he wants for his family. It's a good
Yeah.
and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally. Are you ready? Sean.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. He
Ah!
does this every season, and I don't understand how people believe. Like, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay, first of all, I have to start by saying that I respect real estate agents because, like, watching this season, I was like, these people hustle hard. Like, you
Yeah.
have to know so much about the property, and it was made evident when Ali flopped, when Gio, when they offered her Gio's open house to host for his family house. He's selling his family house,
hmm
and the Jason, I think it was Jason that gave her the opportunity, which I have to talk about because and I'm not saying that oh he's a racist or whatever, but I think that there are undertones of bias here because when Chelsea wanted to join the Sunset group, he said that she can only join when she sells a house. When Ali wanted to join, Ali does not even have her real estate license.
hmm
Ali was using them to get
And
her
she couldn't even
hours,
answer
and
questions. She said
yeah,
she did
she
hours, and he sits there and asks her questions, and she couldn't
question
even
she couldn't
answer
answer
basic. And
basic
then he's like, "Oh
questions.
well, that's not really." Anyway,
Like, and I was
I'm
like,
gonna chalk it up to her being a tall blonde.
I'm sorry, the other thing I forgot is the color of her skin. But anyways, so I was
Yeah, I
just like,
mean, does
because to me,
tall.
yeah, well, it can be those kind of fake blondes.
I
But
feel like
yeah,
Jason has a type.
he has a type, and I'm shocked that he has not started dating these ones yet, because he
Yeah,
has dated like almost half of the ones in Sunset.
yeah. So
And
that being said,
these ones are at the normal age range of the people he normally dates. So I don't know.
yeah.
Anyways, Jason and Brett, I blame two of them because they both run the agencies, right? Even I think they both have like individual hiring what's the word I think they both have hiring carte blanche. I feel like I don't know because he
hmm
didn't talk to Brett or they didn't show him talking to Brett before he was like, "Oh, bring her on." So she doesn't have a real estate license. She still has to complete certain hours of shadowing real estate whatever, and then she still has to pass the exam. By the time of the season ending, she still hadn't written her exam, so she still wasn't a real estate agent. Give her opportunity to sell, to not to sell, but to do an open house for a $15 million house. Gio told her to be there by 3, and how she got there by 3.
like let's be real. They said you should do an open house for a house that you've never seen. shouldn't you get there earlier to go round the house, walk around the house, get to see the house, like
They're asking us so many questions. How long is the dock? I don't know. What are the hours for the for docking? I don't know. The tide? I don't know. I don't know. What tile is on the counter? I don't know. All she knew was the square footage and how many rooms and how many baths. That was it.
it's like the easiest thing to know.
And she will want commission splits when the house sells. Anyways, I like the fact that Gio reported her to Jason. Was it
Yeah.
Gio that reported her to Jason?
Hmm.
Yes, Gio and Polly. They reported her to Jason. Like, and Polly is the one that brought her on self. So for her to be like, come on, she's like, I don't want to be associated with any dead weights. Please, yes, you gotta be going. I was like, in this world, there's sink or swim by
Yeah,
yourself.
not
Like,
in the real estate in business. We've learned that it's cutthroat. So
that's what I'm saying now. Sink or swim, like by yourself. Nobody is holding on to you.
mhm.
Yeah. Now, once again, every time I watch any of these selling shows, my question is always about their outfits. The women are always dressing like, I can see your breasts, see
It's
so much of your legs.
scandalous.
I'm scandalized. I'm like, what are you selling? Like, I know I'm not a police of women's bodies, but it's a professional job, right? It's not a nice
But
time job.
it's just the OC people though, and the
The Sunset girls too.
yeah, that's what I'm
Those they
saying.
are
It's
short.
just
Have you seen
yeah,
that Chelsea
it's
skits? Have you seen that
that she
Chelsea?
that she can't sit down in. No, but I noticed that it's just the two of them, and like other
Yeah, other real estate like shows
when
I
they come
watch,
on,
they dress
yeah,
up
not even just other shows, like when they have a listing, no, when they want to buy
like
something
eco
for,
listing or
yeah,
yeah,
I see the way the other people dress.
dress.
They don't
Yeah,
dress like them, so
yes.
I
I'm
think
like,
it's just them, it's
so is
just
it?
the
So
lady.
is that the Oppenheimer group's dress code?
Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah,
Okay, oh, no,
yeah, so
voila.
yeah, I think
Okay.
that's what it is. Yeah,
Anyways, we start with Gio and Kayla
yeah,
having
yeah.
a little beef because Gio thinks that the Kayla got the I can't remember how many million listing it was now, but it was quite a huge listing, and he thinks that she
36 or something like that. Yeah.
yeah
Or
something
it
big
was in
and
the
just
20s to
20s, I think it
30s.
was
Yeah.
20s, yeah.
Somewhere
And it's
there.
right across the house, right across the river or the water body from Gio's house, that his parents' house that he's selling. And he was saying that, oh, Kayla only got this because of him, blah, 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 this and that, and the other, and the other, and the
But in
other.
the end, it turned out that he was partially true, not necessarily but because of the things that he shared.
He now said
And
that,
then,
yeah,
but
oh, that
then
they were asking him, the office management was asking him and everything.
yeah,
But
and they used it.
when
But the
she
owner
spoke to,
did.
yeah, the owner didn't want him. So it was not
Yeah,
something that
but
he was
yes, I
on
mean,
the,
no, they used his tactic to get to the owner, but the owner, when it was time for the owner to choose someone from the
yeah, the owner,
Oppenheim group,
yeah, the owner didn't want it.
did not choose him.
Yeah,
So it is
yeah,
what
Gio
it is.
wasn't part of this, was
But
selected.
I do believe that Kayla was a bit in over her head, and I do believe that she could have asked for to do a co-listing to sell that property. I do
You
believe
know
that
these people,
because
they are very ambitious and they always want to be the
guess what,
ones to
she didn't
sell
sell
it.
it, and
Well, so far now, we don't know that she has sold it by now. I saw
she
one
didn't
Twitter that
sell.
said she sold it, but we don't know if the person is verified or not. Sha.
No, but she took down the listing and then put sold. I don't know. And the 6 months were up.
So we don't
So
know. But yeah, so I just didn't like how Gio was coming at Kayla. Because
yeah, no.
take it
From the
up with Jason
beginning,
and Brett. Yeah, take it up with Jason and Brett if that's your issue. Like,
yeah, from the
what's
beginning we
Kayla's
had this
business?
conversation. I felt like they were trying to like pull her down or put her down, like the guys when they were all talking about her. Like that's actually not nice, guys. Like give her a chance, let her try. She's
Yeah, I
trying.
didn't.
At
I
least
didn't.
she's trying on like somebody else in this office
That has not sold a single house.
in 2 years, but
Side
has
eye, and then
I don't
saying that, hey,
understand. How
yeah,
can
yeah,
you
well,
still be?
yeah, that is
Are
money.
you
Well,
are you
all my
in the
listings.
office? Oh, and he says, "Oh, I'm working. I'm doing this on my Polly. Polly just started doing this too. She doesn't know anybody. She do not.
She's not
Okay,
even from
fine.
the same
You don't.
country now.
Okay, fine. You don't want to use woman. Sorry, white woman. What about the black lady?
Brandy, what about Brandy? Oh
Yeah,
yes,
Brandy
Brandy is
is.
another person I didn't ask. What your thoughts about
Yeah,
Brandy
I like
before you?
Brandy.
Yeah, I like her
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So like Brandy's working hard
Yeah,
to and trying
she
to figure
chose to.
out her own niche and her own lane.
Yeah, which she
So
did. She's businesswoman and she's girl
and I
bossing is
also feel
hard.
like Polly's. Polly was wrong for not agreeing to help. Sorry, not agreeing when is it Jason or Brett that said that
Jason.
she should work with
No,
Brandy on
I think
get.
she agreed. What I
No, she
didn't
said
like.
no. She said no in the end. She said she's moving forward, yes, but this particular person, no.
No,
That I'm
okay,
going to find a place for him by myself. That's
okay.
how she ended that
I didn't
conversation.
even like. So that was my next one of my things I'm going to talk about. I didn't like the fact that Jason gave it to Polly. He already knew that Brandy has like the Sports Connect, and that Brandy helps sports stars get houses.
Mhm.
Why didn't he ask Brandy? Why didn't he open it up to the
To me,
office?
I feel
He's
like
like, "Oh, Polly, come." Polly
not
that
even
did not
just
know
that.
anything
No, no,
about.
no, no. I feel like they do these things intentionally for TV, honestly speaking. And at the same time, you're fucking up somebody else's livelihood.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't, I that one I did not like at all because I'm like, Jason. I think Jason biases out with this selling the OC. I think he
Yeah.
has. It was selling Sunset, so I think that they have certain biases that are beginning to show. There are kind of biases where it's implicit and it's not negatively meant, but it has negative effects. Is the way
Yeah,
I'll
because
put it.
I mean, come on, Brandy should have been the person you gave that to. Polly
Yeah.
looked like she wanted to. Sorry, I know I don't want to say
She
this
was
because
looking
for
like she
review.
was trying to flirt. She was trying to flirt with them
Thank
and
you.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
she
it
was
seemed
doing.
like. Yeah,
Like she's trying to get to flirt. I'm like, there's no why you're here. It's sale house and everything. And the guy, I mean, the guy is so sweet. He was just like, oh yeah, it's nice, but I don't. It's not really my vibe or whatever. I was like, such a nice kid because he's a kid. How old is he? I don't know. He's like a kid. At my
yeah.
grandmama age, is a no. At my mama age, I'm only mama. He's a kid. So I didn't like that. And also, I'm sorry, I have to say it. And this is just a thing of preference. And I'm not saying this in a in a hated way. Polly's voice grinds my gears. Her voice makes me feel like I do not like her voice. And
Hmm.
once again, I am aware that it's not something that she can change. And that's why I'm not insulting it. I'm just saying that I personally do not like it. Okay, next thing we talk about. Uh, let's finish about Ali. So we talked about the open house. Now let's talk about the whole drama with Alex Hall and the podcast and
Okay,
Kayla. Where like, so who said that somebody sent it to her? Was it Brandy?
I can't remember. It was between
I thought that was
Jarvis, Brandy, and Ali that they were
Sharp.
having that
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
But I
So
don't
Sharp
know
because
who listened
yeah,
to it
I don't
first.
know who listened. But no, I know
Yeah,
that later it was Jarvis that listened to the full episode.
I
But I mean, like
don't
at the
get.
beach, I don't know who heard the first clip that Alex was insulting someone, and that Killer was like, "Oh, definitely it's about me." And then Ali decided
Maybe
to be a champion and start saying that, "Oh, da da
okay.
da."
First of all, I want to say something that Alex was full of shit in that moment
Yep.
for what she did because I don't get the vitriol that she has for Kayla, and every time she's like having her monologues or talking to Polly, she's always insinuating that Kayla is dumb. Oh, then when we were talking about the house, that it's a, and then this girl says, "Oh, she's a bungalow," and she's like, "Oh," like Polly said, and she's like, "Oh, I don't get it." She's like, "Oh,
Yeah. Nothing
she had the
upstairs.
nothing upstairs." I'm like, why? It's weird. Like, give it a rest, is what I say. Like, you don't like
I find
someone,
it so
fine, but give
funny.
it a rest. You know.
What I find so ironic is that in the beginning, in the first season, Akela was like, she was almost saying, "I'll give up my life for you." To Alex. Well, no, I'm like, Killer. That first season, I was like, girl, stand up. But then when Killer got up, she got up with what they call Vim.
It's just weird behavior, honestly. Very weird.
Such worship, like Alex worship that she was really under the Alex
She
clothes,
li-
under
she
the
likes
Alex
she
clothes.
likes that. She likes that. She
She
loves
loved
that. But
Alex
yeah,
Hall, but she stood up, and I loved Kayla from season 2 to now. She has been on business. She's been
you
on
know
their
what I'm gonna
necks.
say is that this season I saw myself on either. I liked every single person minus one person. Like I could see the good and bad in everyone. Like I
Yes,
could
yes,
understand
I
even
respected.
like
Yeah,
Alex and Tyler
yes,
holding down Austin and everything.
we're going to get
Yeah,
there.
we'll get
Yes,
that. But I'm just saying I liked every single person, either or. It's just one person that never sold their house for 2 years was just there
and that
was
just
no
has a lot
liking.
to say. Yeah, there's nothing to
And
like
I saw
about
people online and I'm like, you guys are not serious, actually. Like, I need people to actually put on their thinking caps and be able to deduce when people are lying. This is why you get played. This is why you get scammed. You
That's
need
why
to.
you
This
join
is why you
cults.
join cults. Thank you. That's what's the next. Y'all need to put on that thinking hat and start deducing from what people are saying. It's too obvious when someone is lying. Like you don't even need to try. I can tell. Like from the very moment he said the things that he said, I'm like, this nigga is lying. Sorry, cut that out, sir. This guy is
This
lying. He's lying. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so let's just finish off this Kayla
yeah.
Alex Hall drama, right? So there was a podcast clip that was released that Alex Hall was saying things about someone saying that the person needs to be on drugs, that the person
Too
has like
much.
mental issues or whatever, the
Too
person needs
much.
help, blah 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 blah, and on, and Kayla was like definitely about me, and then Ali and Brandy were trying to like hold Alex accountable. She was saying that, oh, I don't remember. It's like a year ago. I can't remember. Like, I
Do you know
wasn't
what
talking
I
about
love? Do you know what I
Kayla.
love? Is when Brandy shuts her off. It's like, okay, we're done. And she's like trying to go, and it's like, mm-mm. And I love that for Brandy as a black woman because I know the tropes. And Alex has tried to drag her
Yes,
out
yeah,
onto that. And I love that she always just shuts it down and just walks away. Like, I'm
yeah,
not doing this with you, clearly. You're
yeah.
just always. Because when Ali tried to have a conversation with her about it in their open house.
That's
She
what
goes,
that's
well,
what,
oh, well, you and Alex Rose were having. I'm like, dude, is that what we're talking about in this moment?
she's
Two,
like a
they're
baby.
fine. Why do you do that? It's so stupid. Like you're being so childish. Like someone's having a conversation with you about something and you're throwing something that's irrelevant in their face. Like, nah, man. I don't know, man. Like, I think she needs to go sit down and reevaluate the way she treats
And
people.
I
Not
know that she's
nice.
a mom. You know she's a mom. That's what I find
Yeah,
like mind blowing to me. I'm like, you're a bully that's a mom. That's terrible.
it's
Because if they
weird.
bully your son now, you'll definitely not take it. But
It's
you're
weird.
bullying
And then
people
when she came to quote unquote squash beef,
with
I felt
Kayla.
a bit of like, oh, we're both moms. And then she starts to cry, and I'm like, who is
And
supposed to be
Kayla starts to
crying
cry.
here?
I was like,
Yeah,
oh
I
my
know, but yeah, but still, like, why are you crying? You nobody forced you to say those things. You sat down on the couch and said those things, and you said mean things about me. Shouldn't this is a classic definition of weaponizing their like when
white
certain
tears.
color of people weaponize their
White
tears against you
tears.
as
White
a
lady
person of
tears.
color or
Of color, yeah.
minority. This is a perfect example because I promise you, Alice does not think she did anything wrong, and she
She just
feels
doesn't now. She's just
forgiven.
because she's getting hated. She just because she's getting hate and she's tired of getting
Yeah.
of being hated. That's
Because
why
to me, no, no,
tired of being
not
hated.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
don't
in
have
that
problem with
moment
that.
on the beach, Ali was well in her right to like yell at
Yeah,
her because that was
but I
the
feel like she
environment.
was going.
But I feel like the one where they
Yeah,
were
when she
having
got
a
call her
that was
out, I
not,
was
yeah, that
like,
was not
"Girl,
necessary. I'm
not
like,
your
leave
place."
her. But at the
And then she
beach,
just got a
fine.
knock on the window. I was like,
Yeah,
"My
that was not
dear
necessary.
girl, where are
But
you from?"
I get it that she was like so like for my friend, but
Mm,
at the beach fine. Like Alex was fair game, can have that conversation at the beach and everything.
yeah, but not at
But
someone's event.
no, yeah, yeah, I understand you riding for your friend in that moment because she said awful things about your friend, and I that is wrong. I always sit by and hear someone say my friend is on drugs, my friend needs to be institutionalized and all that, and I'm just gonna be like looking. And I see my friend breaking down. I'm gonna ask you questions like,
Yeah,
excuse
at the
you,
beach was fine, but Kayla
yeah,
was
at the
fine by
beach.
the
Yeah, at
event.
the beach.
So when she
Yeah,
was, I
at
was like,
the event was not necessary because Alex was going to try and look good all the time. She's going to
and
tuck her
she did
tail
because
between
where's the
her
guy knock
legs.
on the door like a hillbilly? Like
Yeah,
where are we in
yeah,
the barn? Like what the heck are you
yeah.
doing? Like
She's going to tuck her tails and walk
yeah.
away. That's what
Yes,
she does. But
and that's why Polly decided cut herself off from her because she realized. I mean, after that, one her clients was telling her that, oh, she was
yeah.
banging on the window, and then Brandy was trying to de-escalate it. I'm like, no, I guess it that you're trying to defend her because she was coming at Alex, but what she did was uncouth. That's just the
And
truth.
we talk about the shows. I mean, I always say it's never that deep. Don't comment on anyone. Da, 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 da. But I want to say something that watching these shows kind of like teaches you how to like move in life for real. When you're like actually in certain situations like this, right? You learn first of all that the person that always looks crazy in the moment is the person that nobody believes. Fine. So like always learn to like just keep your cool. I know it's very hard, but always learn to keep your cool because I understand. I totally get where Ali's coming from. But like always try to like keep your cool. Don't go up against the mean girl that has everyone's backing, especially when she did something wrong and there's evidence of it. Like honestly speaking, especially in a crowded place where it's like an office, don't do that. And one thing that you have to do, as our good girl said, receipts, timelines, whatever, that people do. See, what you guys should have done when you heard the first clip was wait. Don't confront her yet. Listen to the full episode and you're like, oh, you know everything you need to know. She's talking about Kayla. Now you ambush her and ask her a question. And then she lies in your face and like, okay, yeah, you play it. And like, so what do you have to say now? Because in that moment, she was able to lie and run away because they hadn't listened to the podcast. And then you know how sometimes when a moment has passed, people just tell you, oh well, it's the moment has passed now, let it go. That's especially men. If you bring men into that conversation,
Oh no.
okay, the moment has passed, let it go. You get? But for the future, I don't think you should attack someone with half baked information.
There is, yeah.
Get all your information before you go at someone. That's my advice, like for anyone if you're in this situation, because the whole point of this show is like we laugh, we're entertaining ourselves, have conversations, but like in your real day-to-day life, don't do these things, please. Don't bang windows, don't do these things,
Yes,
like
another thing, like
yeah.
if you're new in a circle, observe. Like,
Yeah,
don't just go in
observe.
guns blazing and start
Exactly.
picking sides and like just
Yeah,
observe first of all.
observe. Yeah,
Ah, ah,
observe. Don't do that in reality,
in
because this
real
is
life, don't
TV.
do
But
that.
in
Even in
reality,
TV, don't do that. Observe.
yeah. If TV is your reality, don't do that.
Observe, yeah, like
Don't
don't
do,
just
yeah,
go in
observe. Yeah,
gun like half cocks. Like you look, I mean, she
yeah,
looked
because you don't want to
crazy.
look. Because Alex kept her composure, and you
Yeah,
never knew that she was sitting on the couch laughing and insulting someone to that degree. You would never
exactly.
know.
And
And
guess
the
what?
time will pass. Guess what happened? We'll get to time will pass. Then we'll get to the reunion. The guys will be like, oh, well, that's what men will do. They'll be like, oh, time has passed now. You guys should just forgive and forget. No one's ever going to hold her feet to the fire. So if you really want to catch her next time, come with the full facts.
and
Sit
also
her
don't take
down
Panadol for
in
somebody
a
else's headache.
yeah.
That's like
You
Brandy moved on.
Kayla,
Like
let
Kayla is
Kayla
the one
do.
that would have done
And
that
also,
here.
can I just say something that I have learned over the years is that if the main person that is being attacked is not talking or fighting for themselves, I'm not doing the work for
Yeah,
you.
that's what
I'm
I'm saying. Like,
sorry.
don't take Panadol for somebody else's headache.
Yeah, I
Like if the
am
person is
not
not,
going
you
to
can't
fight
be
because
more like no.
Kayla is busy crying the next day with her. I'm not fighting for someone, right? So if I'm looking to you, Kayla, I'm like, oh, or whoever your friend is, and be
Yeah,
like,
to take the lead. Yeah.
yeah, if
What do you
if
want?
they're not saying anything and they're okay with it, I'm not fighting for anyone. I'm not doing that. Like I feel like as an adult, I'm sorry, no.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
if my
doing
friend is
that.
standing up and being like, yeah, we're backing you, of
I'll follow
course.
you. Yes, I'll
We'll
follow
back
you.
you,
But
but I'm not going to go and start fighting someone when you don't want to do something. You have to I'm sorry, we're grown ups. There's nothing like, oh, someone is shy. Quite no. You have to speak for yourself. And if you're
if you
not
want,
willing to,
if you don't
yeah,
want to, yeah.
yeah, and if you don't want to, that's fine. If we're following peace with all men and we're not attacking anyone, that's fine. I'm also fine with that. My thing is just remove that person from your. I'm kind of person. Look, if I'm not going to, I'm not a confrontational person that much, so I'm just gonna walk away, and we're all walking away. If you choose to walk away, with me cool. If you don't choose to walk away, that's fine. But that's the best way to handle it. Like it's just a class thing. Like Alex is doing that on this level and expecting she expects you to behave that way because she has that upper hand. She expects it. So yeah,
Yep, and she played right into her hand.
yeah,
Okay, before we talk about the big
the
fish,
big
let's
deal.
talk
Yeah,
about Alex Hall and Tyler.
Jesus, look at me.
Brain cells
I
revive the
can't
brain
even.
cells.
I can't even. I just feel like it's like I don't understand how two grown adults be doing this, having this conversation back and forth, but not one. I feel like first of all, Alex is not like she knows what she wants. Spell it out to him. And he's not doing what you want, dead it. Because I'm telling you right now, as a woman of my many years that have done on this earth, men will do what they want to do. And if he's not doing it, he's not doing it because he doesn't want to do it. Like, period. Like, let's stop this whole trying to think for people. Like, when we were teenagers, like, oh, he didn't call me. Maybe he was busy. Or maybe he was doing lies. We were telling ourselves then. Now we know that that's not the case. know for a fact that that's not the case. So like we need to stop this whole like whatever. But I like the fact that she was like, look, if you're not going to move, get out of my way. I like that for her.
Yeah, yeah. But
I like
I mean,
that.
she was still entertaining him. That was my only thing, was
She
that she was
wants
still
him.
entertaining
And then
him.
also the person that she's with,
I don't think that she's really that
Alex,
person. I'm sorry. I'm so
saying
sorry.
that,
I don't think
oh,
she's
I
really that
like
person.
you and me is chemistry.
Chemistry,
Me and
yeah.
that person
I
is
don't think that that relationship is serious. I don't think it was. I don't
because
think it's
I'm like, you
serious.
can't be in a relationship with someone. I
She
texted
made
that
all of
yeah,
us go and Google that title, something something of TikTok. We all went to
and
Google it.
you
Of
found the
course, we
person.
found it. Yes, now they found the
Who is this
person.
person? You know what? Can I just bring a different show that we were watching over this
Yeah,
past week? The Never Ever Met.
never ever mess. Ugh.
Never Ever Met. Thank you. And what I'm learning is that there's no age where the stupidity ever stops when it comes to this boy and
Eh,
girl conversation.
sorry, yeah, sorry, I just found it. Global Marketing Director is his title. Global
Yeah,
Marketing Director of TikTok.
yeah,
That's it. There's no
yeah.
age
You
yet.
can send the person to me. There's no age this stupidity ever ends because like I watch clips of other shows, even Ready to Love, and you see grown ass men in their like 43 pulling the same things that they did when they were teenagers, saying the same things that they did in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, and women also still falling for these things in their 30s, in their 40s. And I'm like, for heaven's sake, this thing never ends. You have to end it because men will continue to do this. My again, it's just my own observation. I have noticed, like, if you allow people to play in your face, they'll play in your face. Is my observation. Like, nothing has changed really in the dating
Nothing has
scene.
changed. Yeah.
Really, the only
No.
thing is just dating. We're just saying things more online, but I feel like it's the
Eh,
same story. Yeah.
Oh, so I knew it. I told you
What's that?
that they're not together. She said that they're no longer together. I'm like, of course, because there's no
Of course, you're
way
not because how can you be
that
saying that about
guy,
someone
yeah, that kind
and
of person
and
cannot, we cannot be in a relationship with somebody like you that is not serious. Like, he will be like, what the heck is going on, and he will move
it's
on.
not even the way she described him and telling Tyler that you and me is chemistry.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
I wouldn't think that like can we okay.
She's like, on paper, is it gonna be?
I need to say this again, girls. Please put your cards like this to your see. Ask me, Robert. I'm good at playing cards. I study. Robert, I'm a lie. I'm a
No
lie.
line,
I'm a connoisseur.
no
Okay.
line.
See, you study the room. Like let me use life as a game of like playing cards or Uno or what or whatever. Or poker or whatever. You're studying everybody's reaction. You're studying what people are doing. You know your cards. You studied it very well. Keep it close to your chest. When people try to bluff you when you're trying to play, you don't just let show your hand. I feel like that's how you should move through life through whether it's dating, whether it's work, whether you're trying to get a job, whatever. Like keep those cards close to your chest. I don't like the fact that Alex Hall was saying things like when Tyler was asking her those foolish questions, she was busy answering and like stroking his ego and say, "Oh yeah, me and you have." You don't need to say that to him. If he asks you, say, you know what you say to him, Tyler. Why are you asking me this question? What do you feel? Turn it back to him, let him answer those questions, and then he might start the rubber. That well, I feel well. Okay, I'm like, okay, then prove it. Show me.
He will kiss her
Do
again. So
something about.
isn't that what he
No,
did?
not
He will
that.
kiss
Do
her
something
again.
about this chemistry.
He will kiss her now. Chemistry, he
Not
will kiss her.
kissing. Not kissing. That's not
That's
what I'm
what he
saying.
will
Do
do. That's how I'm telling you that that's what he
that
will
is
do.
yeah, but that's
You're telling
nothing.
him that's what he will
That's
do.
not that's not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for a relationship. This is it. I
He's
want to
we've
date
already said
someone. Are you will that is it. He's not
Tyler is
willing
a
to do
man
those
child.
things.
Tyler is a man child. And while I don't approve of Sean saying, oh, I don't get all my listings from my daddy, Tyler is a man child. He still has a lot of growing up to do. And I think that's part of why he left his dad's company to join the OC so that he can actually stand on his own 2 feet, the O group story. And I feel like Tyler is used to women doing the chasing because he's a good looking guy, tall, and all these things. And I'm not saying it's ugly by doing this. I'm not saying that's to people, not to me, but to other people. He's like a conventionally ish attractive guy, and he's used to because girls, some women be disgracing us, and so I feel like women have been disgracing us. So Alex is
Yeah.
now paying the price for the disgrace that our gender has been.
Look,
missing out.
it seems like I'm like passionate about this conversation because normally I'm not like, I'm like, okay, whatever. But I just feel like let's bring back shame. Okay,
No,
yeah, I
he's
put
very
it.
childish because he said that they kissed and he invited her on a trip or something, and then he decided he ghosted her. And then I was
That
like,
don't make no
ghosting, that's our
sense.
age.
Like,
When we work together, what ghosting?
what's the point in ghosting someone? Like, I've God damn it. I don't understand that. Like, ghosting
And if
someone.
you if you ghost me, stay dead, like they say. We respect the dead. You stay dead. You
Yeah.
are dead to me. Like, but she was kept on taking him back. She'll say, "I'm done." Then he will talk to her. I was like, "Oh shit, man.
And they keep saying, oh, they don't want to break their friendship. They don't want to
That friendship is on
ruin
a
the
thin
friendship.
thread."
That's why they're not dating. I'm like, isn't dating a higher level to the
I've always
friendship?
hated that excuse
Isn't going into a possibility of being married a higher level of a
of
friendship? Isn't it
friendship.
making
Exactly, to
it
take
better?
deeper, more
Why are you
meaningful.
afraid? That means that you know you don't like this person because you're afraid of the relationship. Why? If you do all in your power to make sure that this relationship does not end, then why are you afraid? And if it does end, oh well, good, you tried. Oh well. Like
Yeah.
stop. Like this is,
And
and let's
so
not act like as if some people are not don't end up being friends after they've healed from a breakup. If you guys were
yeah,
friends to begin with, it
yeah.
happens. But anyways, let's go to the big meats,
Okay.
the cut of
I
the
need to take
T-bone
a
steak.
minute. I need to take a minute to just acknowledge that I hate, I dislike people that lie this much. I dislike shit starters. He reminds me of Ashley from Real Housewives of Potomac because he has the same
Mm,
look on his face when he's about to drop some foolish tea.
yeah, but this is worse
This is worse
on
because he went
many
for a
levels.
married couple, but Ashley
No,
has also
you know
gone
what? I need
against
to
married people.
open my phone because I want to be correct. Because as it was happening,
You were
I
writing
was
down what you're saying.
I was writing how I felt to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean, may the Lord be with
Mhm.
you and may the
Mhm.
Lord have mercy on you and your soul. Because why? From the beginning, he was saying all these things that were insinuating that all the guys have this kind of romantic entanglements with each other, which I was just like, from where to where? Like, what did we pick up? What did we carry? What like kill that make that Jew? Like, what thing we drop? It's like what's I was like, from where to where? Because not insinuating all
Mhm.
these things like, oh, they've all liked him at some point, this and that, and the other. I'm like, you are
Can
bisexual. I
I
don't think that they
can
said that
I
they're all bisexual, though. I don't
can I
get
say
it.
something that people did not understand that he was doing, and you drop breadcrumbs for people to follow. Hmm?
Yes, no.
And it was classic textbook of what he was doing. He went to the ladies
Yeah.
and said, we first started with a question, a leading question. He said, um, you notice that Austin and his wife are very flirty. Now he didn't get the response he was hoping for because people go, but you plant a seed in people's head and they start to do revisionist history in their mind.
Yes, now they'll be like,
And
oh
they're
yeah,
like
he said
wondering,
it too.
were they flirty? Okay, so that's already happening. And then Ali's part of this conversation. So she's already like, and then
Ali, we
everybody's
don't know
like,
nothing.
but then
Ali,
at the same time, I took a look of their face the first time the question was asked, and they were confused
of course, you want to be
because
confused. Where is it coming
that
from?
was not the case. So I was like, oh, okay, he's guys doing what Monica did in Real Housewives of this day where she's trying to drop receipts and she keeps bringing it out receipts, timeline, whatever the lady said. I
Yeah,
just once someone starts to bring out their phone and show you text message but not the context,
not the
or show
full.
you
Yeah,
or show you the little part that plays to what they're saying. I'm like, I'm not a fool. Give me the whole phone. Let me read it. No, he's not gonna do that. Right? That's number one. Okay, we have that. So he's dropping and then he says, oh, they brought me up to their house. And then he never said what Austin
but
heard.
he
But he said,
insinuated
yeah, he insinuated and then he said some things around it and danced around it.
that they were flirting with him and
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
yeah, and but here's the thing: the truth is that what he actually said was worse to someone else. Like he said, they tried to
Propositioned
drug
him.
him,
No, he said
and
they drugged him. He said that
they
they gave
drugged
him with
him.
brownies
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
they propositioned him that they wanted to have a threesome with him. And
yes, and
Austin was
then
like,
he
with my
escaped
children upstairs.
upstairs. and everything. And here's the thing that I need people that were on Twitter to understand. They were like, "Oh, the way
The
the wife
believers.
reacted was so obvious that it was true." I'm like, no, it's so dumb, it's laughable. And you're like, oh, they planned this dinner. Yes, because they're recording a show. They're going to stage things to happen at the same time. But trust me, it didn't even that dinner and that other one was not happening at the same time. And they didn't
But it
even
was happening at the
stop
same
this.
time,
When
yeah.
we're watching reality TV, it's not real. Like, in the sense that
The
it
timeline is
is,
not real.
yeah, exactly. And also understand this that the real thing about reality is what happens when they put people together. But they orchestrate the things that they put
Events,
them
yeah.
together to do. So you need to understand that. So obviously, he probably said that, he probably even said that first at a dinner, and then it has gone back to Austin. They're like, we need to juxtapose him saying this at the same time. So it's like two people are saying the same
Same
story.
thing at the same time,
So
yeah.
you get Austin and his wife to have a conversation. It's for, if someone said that to me at my house, I would laugh because it's fucking funny.
I laugh a
Like,
lot, so
I'm
that means
like,
that I am always guilty of whatever people accuse me
exactly,
of.
because the first thing is that, and the girl could, because she's on camera too, and yes, maybe she's a bad actor, and she's like, why are we probably already had this conversation,
Conversation,
and she's
yeah.
like, oh, when I cook, yeah, because they wanted them to do it on camera. Come on, guys, like, we're not stupid. But anyways, that happened. She is stupid. She doesn't, personally, she doesn't, the wife probably didn't know the extent to what he said. Only Austin did, and I feel like he's the kind of guy that will not tell his wife everything because of he's trying to protect
Respect
her
her,
and the
yeah,
family,
yeah.
so he won't say that. And also this season, it seemed like Austin was on a different thing. Austin was in a, I'm trying to
On
get
a
my
hustling
wife and,
pay
yeah, I'm trying to get my wife and kids into a
into
house,
a
which
house,
I'm
yeah.
also a bit worried about, because I'm like, please, Austin, don't rush into anything. Don't rush into a house that you can't afford. Make sure that it's a house that actually will work for your family. You
Yeah, so
know?
I like the fact that he took his wife to that house and she was like, nah, it's not. She was still like, nah,
Yeah.
and so
And
he
also like the fact that he
listened.
took her to the house he sold. Like, look at what I'm doing. And good for
Yeah,
you, Austin, because you
good
didn't
for
let,
him. The fact
although
that
he
he
lost
gets
a listing over his fights with
Sean.
Sean, which is sad. But I like that, I don't know, I can't tell who's who Brett or Jason in that moment. I like that the guy offered him 25%, that since he was the one that brought it to them. So
Them,
he still made some money off that, which is good.
yeah,
I'm happy
yeah,
for him. Not the full
yeah.
commission that he would have made, but it's okay. It's still
Something, yeah.
something. It's also something for him to learn that he needs to
Don't put your
manage
hands
his
on
reaction.
people.
Yeah. And so people were saying that, oh, the way he was so angry and he was, I'm like, okay, guys,
Wouldn't you be
let's be
angry if they
real.
accused you and your wife
Not
of
even just
drugging
that.
somebody
Let me
and
let me
wanting
tell you
them? Won't you
something
be
real. People like,
angry?
yeah, but people like to act like they're sleuths. Here's the thing: if you don't react, you're not reacting because you did it.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah.
If you
If you
react, you're
react
overreacting because you did it.
because you
Which
did
one is
it,
it, guys? Which
it's
one is
both.
it?
It's both. You can never
You
win in the
guys need
public
to
eye.
relax and understand context is key, right? And it's the way Sean walked in. He was already hostile. He walked into
No,
that
you
bitch
know that Sean.
ready.
No, you know when Sean came to the office that day that Austin was like, "Oh, today is your day," and then
Yeah.
he was like, "Sean, can I come in?" And Sean was doing like he was doing things. He was doing like he cannot hear him. He said, "Sean,
It's like,
Sean." I said,
exactly. So
"Oh,
the guy is
so,
getting, the guy is getting
oh,
angry. Exactly. He's getting,
hey, Sean knew.
he
Sean knew that.
knew.
Sean was like, shit, shit, shit. What to do? What to do? What to
Yeah.
do?"
And it was, and the thing is that in that moment, the dude was getting angrier by the minute.
Yes,
Because
because
like,
like, why are you ignoring
why are
me?
you ignoring me? It's getting angry.
Yeah,
Of course, this is normal human behavior, guys. Please note something.
exactly.
And then
These
I
are
want
not
to say,
angels.
I want to touch on one thing because I was saying this with my sister here, and I need to just touch on this. Like, I'm going to even say, this is what I want to say. I'm going to say very carefully and very sensitively. If this truly did happen, not the drugging part, if the wife and the husband really wanted to sleep with you and they propositioned you and asked you, and you said no, let's say that happened.
What's the
Okay, then
problem?
what's the problem? Like, you're all grown adults. They asked you, you said you didn't want it. You were making it seem like it was a, like you turned it
They
into
were
something
almost
that it
trying
was.
to rape you or
Yeah,
something like
yeah, you
that.
turned it
Yeah,
into something that it wasn't. Let's say that happened, because I don't believe that happened. But let's say they
I don't
actually
believe
asked
that
you.
happened.
This is the thing, we're grown adults. They asked you and you said you don't want. Why is that a storyline?
This is this is
Because
this is this is why. and I'm sorry to say this, but this is why some straight guys don't want to be friends with gay guys, because you can be having the most innocent conversation. Because later on, we'll see that he will be bringing up receipts, so-called
Yeah,
receipts
yeah,
about him and
yeah,
Tyler's relationship, and like, okay,
yeah.
so I can't joke with you as a guy to a guy without you accusing me of flirting with you.
That's one thing. Two, I think that just Sean likes Tyler. I was saying that already. I think he likes him. What you could see the disgust on his face when he was kissing. What's her
Alex
name?
Hall.
Because he was like, no, it's supposed to be me. I don't know, whatever. It just feels like he has a crush on him, and that's fine. My thing is this. My issue with all of this is two things. First of all, you say that you're not supposed to out people until when they want to come out.
And yes, here you
You,
are.
yeah, you're going against the rule. And I personally feel like people online are like ridiculous the way they were talking. I'm like, you say this is the rule. You say you shouldn't do that to people. But here you are supporting someone that is technically doing that to someone. Not cool. That's
Because
number one.
it's a bi person, so it's
No,
okay,
it's not nice. Like you
We
already
always
said, we
get a
already said
pass.
that you don't do that to people. You let people speak on their truth when they are well and ready, right? So my thing is that if it was even that he asked them to like, oh, let's sleep together and all that, okay, fine. Fine. My thing is, why is it a storyline? This has nothing to do with selling houses.
Because
Or
that is his only storyline. Which
yeah,
house
like
did you
it's
even see him? Did you even see him with the client?
it
Did
doesn't
you even
even
see
move.
him go to a house to even view it? As in
Yeah,
to even get the opportunity. He did not
because
do one
I
work
don't
in the whole season.
understand why he said that. Like to me, it's like okay, it's weird. Like I don't understand. It's like okay, let me move let me use heterosexual relationship because let me say a guy asked me out. Let's say we're on the show and a guy asked me out and I said no. And I bring it that that's how he was trying to get. It's not nice. You be nice as people.
And
You
that'll be
ask
nice.
somebody. No, serious. Let's be nice people. You ask somebody out. The person you politely, you're well in your right to say no. Okay, you said no. Good. Why must you drag someone that? Oh, that's how you asked me out. Why? I don't get it. I'm sorry, my brain doesn't compute it. You turn someone down. We move. I don't feel like why I don't see why you make fun of someone because you turned the person down. That's what I'm saying. If that was even the case, but I
Yeah.
don't believe that that's the case in this
I feel like
situation.
highest they
I,
joked about it. At highest it was a joke, and he took it seriously. Like, oh, these people want me.
but
Oh my
then
god, these
he
people
went,
want
and in
me.
the end, he went and backtracked everything that he said, and he
Like,
tells his friend that when did I say that they gave me drugs? When did I say that? I said that to you. Killer was like,
can I say?
you know,
He said,
us were
"You're not
watching.
gonna
You
take
know,
me for a mug."
us were watching it from the TV and we're like, put it to, we have 2020 vision. We're
No, but
putting things
Kayla,
together
in
like
the
this.
moment, Kayla
In
put
the
it
moment,
together.
Kayla cannot see. No, in the moment from
She put it together
dinner.
now.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
they
not
just.
that. From dinner, when she believed her friend at dinner.
Oh, she
You know,
believed it. Of course, now you
from the
believe your
very
friend
beginning, we
initially
never
now.
believed him from the very beginning because we
Yeah, I was like,
understand Sean. We saw the narrative that was going on, and we've watched enough reality TV to know that this is what's going down now. And we know how editors and all people that edit
producer,
shows,
yeah.
how the producers want to the truth. I knew the truth was going to come out. This type of thing has happened in Real Housewives of Atlanta, where someone was saying that somebody else's husband was trying to get another cast member to be part of their sex dungeon, and it turned out that she made up the whole story. Okay, so I already knew it's like a textbook. This is
It's textbook
textbook.
reality TV.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. I'm like, I can see this happen, but poor Kayla in the moment was like, who are my friends?
Said,
She
but you
was
said this at dinner. You said no, I
he
didn't.
said,
She
did I
said
say that?
what?
When and then do you know one thing that I also noticed was people walking out, especially at the horse event, people walking out on him and him trying to force them to stay to have a conversation. I'm like, okay, first of all, you say you don't want to deal with somebody anymore. You told everybody that in your little gathering. You come here, but you're like, no, you want to deal with the person. You want to talk to. Why? I thought you already told people that if you see you don't want to talk to them, da, 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 da. But then you see the person and you're trying to force the person to talk to you. Even before he confessed, I'm like, this is proof enough that he's a liar.
No, he's a liar.
Because
He's a liar. But the only thing
look at
that
what
me,
he's doing.
the only thing that me and you don't agree on is that me, the when he sent that Tyler that text message about the truth to come out or whatever rubbish he said, Tyler's face looked like, there's something to bring out.
Tyler has that
And
face all the time.
no, not to
He
me.
has that
And
face all the
I feel like
time.
they had a flirtation. I don't think that it was anything serious once again, but I feel like they had a flirtation, and that was what Sean was trying to capitalize on and trying to make bigger than
Okay,
what it
but
was.
again, I don't understand why you're being mean to someone if the person turned you
You
down.
said that he liked Tyler, right? So that I'm saying that I feel like maybe at some point maybe he was hoping that, now that Tyler is divorced, you know,
Again,
I have a chance.
that's fine. You can have crushes on people. It's well within other people's
This
rights to
one past
turn you
crush. This
down.
one past crush. This is not just a crush, my girl. This is not just a crush. I'm
I
sorry. If you
just
do all
feel
this for a
like,
crush, this is a bit much. It's just more than, it's more than a
yeah,
crush.
you can
It's
have a
more than a
crush
crush.
on
It's more than a
Tyler, but
crush.
he's well within his right to turn you down. Vice versa, if someone you don't like has a crush on you and turns you down, well within your rights. I need people to. This is how people go and attack people
Yeah.
when people turn them down. You need to not feel like you're entitled because you told someone you like them that, oh, all of a sudden they're supposed to like you back. Well, I mean, it's good. It's part of building character when you take L's. Like when someone says, I don't want you, that's fine because you told that to someone too.
Yes, you have.
And I need people to understand that it's okay. I think when people look at it this way, and if someone turns them down, they internalize it and try to say, oh, it's something about the way I look, it's something about the way I behave, it's something about me on a general scale, right? And then that means I must not be a good person or a bad person. You start to go down this rabbit hole. Sometimes it really isn't that deep. The
It's
person
not.
just not feeling you in that moment. It is what it is. Let's just keep it. Let's wrap it up and keep it pushing. But yeah, no, Sean. Yeah, big lie, big lie.
He'll I like that
Yeah,
they had a reckoning at the end. So
yeah.
that was able to at least. Well, so I think now that I know that Alex Hall is single, I know that her and Tyler are going to be on some more bullshit next season because now that she's single, the bullshit is going to go up
Look,
to 10.
it's okay. She can play. She's been
She's a
married.
mom of
She's
two.
had her kids. She has the luxury of. I don't think that it's going to affect her life if Tyler wastes her time a little bit. That's what I feel.
She's
It,
34.
no, does she want to have more kids? Is what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying.
I don't care
Yeah,
about
if
her.
she
Like, I don't
doesn't.
follow her. I don't invest. I
No,
don't
I'm
care
just
about
trying
her
to say that
once.
usually it's always because like for certain women, maybe they want to get married, they want to have children, and all that. So I would say don't play around with someone that is just going to waste your time. Obviously,
It's not even good for your heart to be. I'm sorry. Like, if
yeah, it's not. It
Alex
really
likes him,
isn't.
she likes him. It's not good for your heart to be
Yeah,
like toying with this kind of person. It's not good for your heart. Like,
it is
fine,
not. But
unless you can get into that mindset of, okay, this is just a play friend. They're just going to play. When we want to make out, it will make out. After that, we move on. If unless that, I don't think it's a good idea to let your heart be involved with this kind of child. I'm sorry, he is a child
mhm.
because, and I'm sure that his ex-wife is just whoever she is. She's like, I won. And I'm sorry to say that because that sounds awful, but she won because she's like, wow. Because in an
Yeah,
interview she did, she said that she didn't know half of what was going on. Because you remember like season one when Tyler was doing all this inappropriate stuff with um the girls in the office, Polly and Alex Hall, that he was saying that, oh, his wife is fine, she doesn't care and everything, and she finally spoke out and said that actually she didn't know the half of what was going on. That it was when she watched the show that she now realized that, wait, so this guy is playing in my face. So definitely that is the one directly led to their divorce because she was like, wait, this person does not respect me. He doesn't rate
yeah.
me as a person. So that's why I'm like, I'm sorry for Alex Hall to see that kind of behavior and to be, so for example, if I am playing with somebody in a relationship and I see how the person is moving in a relationship and the person ends up getting broken up with because of how they are playing, why would I not think that, oh, it's now me that they'll be serious with?
So everybody always feels like they're special.
I'm not special. Sorry. I'm not
That's just
special.
the truth.
If everybody is special, nobody is special. That's my belief. I'm so sorry for people
Yeah.
that think that they are unicorns. They're all
Anyways, I'm
unicorns.
gonna put
Sorry.
caveats on top of this. Now, the show I watch it though, please. We don't know these people personally.
Not on a personality,
We
but
don't know you personally.
our
We're just reacting to what we watched.
I'll
Okay.
avoid Sean. I'll give Sean a wide berth. I won't tell Sean more than my name because I don't want
Yeah.
I don't want to hear a
Yeah.
different story
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
What
we're
about
just
that girl? What is that girl's name? I don't even know her name. You know, there's one girl in the office that she
oh
just
yeah.
appears and disappears,
Yeah.
and like they better not be paying her for this show because she doesn't do anything.
But she gives like comedic relief in the moment sometimes. Like
I'm
she
sorry,
just
she has was in
says,
like three scenes. I'm like,
yeah,
girl,
that's fine. Even this season, Alex Rose was like, I'm not being heavy. I'm
I
laying low.
don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's someone I actually want to give flowers
Ah,
to
she sold three
because
houses.
she
Yeah,
was, yeah, and then seeing her have a listing of 10 million, impressive, very
yeah. No, she
impressive.
was on her back. No,
Happy for her.
her Polly, and there's somebody else.
Yeah,
Three of them were in their bag this season.
yeah.
Her and Polly especially, they were in their bag this season.
Love that for
Gio
them.
is the
Yeah,
highest
Austin too
selling
was
seller. Oh
in
yeah, yeah,
his bag
Austin.
too.
Yeah, her Austin. Because
Yeah.
Tyler too. Has Tyler sold something?
He sells stuff. I think Tyler just sells big things one off and then chills, goes surfing, comes back, sells one house, chills, goes surf. So
How
he
about tell
does
you
sell
that?
things.
I'll tell you that
Yeah,
girls be throwing themselves at Tyler because he's a rich kid and he's also doing well enough for himself
yeah.
and he's tall and he's good looking, whatever. So girls throw themselves at him. So he's not so all this Alex had to get in that she's doing call it work. He
Honestly, I
don't do
hate when
it.
what me I don't like when it comes to relationships is when someone in the relationship trying to make things complicated when they don't have to be. It's very weird to me.
But
I
do you
will
think that
never understand that.
do you think that maybe he doesn't like her enough?
Yeah, and that's the answer to all these things is like, and it's not about her. I'm generalizing now. If a guy is just doing that, I don't take it's not serious. Like, dude, I don't know what to say to you. Yeah.
I don't think he likes her enough, and I also think that maybe
Mm.
he's just getting a divorce. Maybe he's just like trying to get his bearing. Because
Maybe yeah,
Brandy
maybe.
warned her that don't get involved with someone that's still getting a divorce, especially with this
Hmm.
kind of divorce. Because there are different kind of divorce. There's divorce that everybody knew that everything was already scattered
Yeah.
since. This divorce wasn't like that. It was just triggered because of what she saw in season one. And
Hmm.
so she is a very recent, fresh, ongoing divorce. And Brandy was like, "Don't," and they made her into the villain that Brandy is trying to. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, do you like?"
Yeah.
And
And
now
I
look
like
at.
that Brandy is a quick study. She learns it quick and she's like, and I still tell that I can still tell that Alex wants her respect.
Yeah, she does.
He tries to drag it in. Polly's trying to act like she don't need it. But I know that she probably they wanted like Brandy on their side
They did
initially
because
on the
that'd have
first
been a
season.
powerful
Yeah.
trio.
Yeah, I think
But
so too.
Brandy is like,
But
"Nah, I'm not doing
I,
this."
I I like how she just cuts it off. When they start, it's like that is key. When people start with you can't they
Ali
can't
needs to
force you.
learn that. Ali needs
They
to
can't
learn that.
force you to have a conversation. I don't need to have a conversation with you. If I tell you I'm done. And you stop talking. And if you want to continue talk,
Oh,
because now
walk away. Yeah.
you're gonna look like the crazy person. So
Okay.
yeah.
I hope that they fire Ali. I'm so sorry, but like this season I did not like her. I didn't sorry. I did not care for her because she was just giving. I don't even know what vibes.
I
And she was driving a Porsche. I'm like, this Porsche better be we are better borrowing. Not which money are you using to rent? You're not working.
look, Ali, I feel like Ali's heart is in the right place. I
Where?
don't know if
Where's the place?
no, let's just talk about her what we saw of her, which is her friends. But in the real estate thing, I
Exactly, because I
don't
about to say that this is not about friendship. I was like, what?
well, the whole point of the show is they're showing you the relationship dynamics of real estate agents, right?
And they're
But
also showing us the real
and
estate
also
part
what
of it.
they're yeah, exactly. They're showing you that part too. But I just found it a bit disappointing when she couldn't answer the questions, when she didn't take the initiative to like see the
Come early.
property beforehand, even the day before or something. Gio said his thing was that day. Why couldn't you have like tried to like
Oh
talk to him that,
yeah, what
oh,
they
do you think you have a time free before the open house to walk me through, and then you pick his brain and ask questions. Like there's so many initiatives that she's not taking that I feel like she should take
and now she's
when
getting
you're
lost
given
in
this
the sauce.
given this opportunity. But anyways,
She's
sometimes
getting lost in the
I
sauce.
have to say I watch the show with a grain of salt because sometimes I feel like certain people are just doing certain things to be on TV. It
I
is
think she
still
does. I think
yeah,
that's what she's
yeah,
doing.
and it's still California for heaven's sake. Like even when I saw Tyler and his dad and his brother and they're telling him, "Well, you're welcome back," I feel like he's on the OC for what other reason would you want to be at Oppenheimer as opposed to being in your dad's firm? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we don't
Because
know that one. We don't know
yeah,
because
exactly. Like
working
I'm
in
just
family
hoping.
can
I'm hoping
be.
that it's not for reality TV.
No, but
Although Tyler doesn't.
he
He
mentioned it from the
doesn't strike me
beginning.
like that kind
No,
of
he's
person,
not.
though.
He said
Actually,
it in the
he
beginning.
doesn't.
Nice. He said it that he wants to be like be his own person. That's why he
Yeah,
left.
he doesn't
So
strike
his
me as
own.
someone that is being there
No,
for
no,
TV.
no,
Actually, he does.
no. He wants
Of
to be
all
his own. He
him,
wants to be
him, Austin, even Gio doesn't
Gio. Oh
strike
no,
me as being
Gio
on there
is
for
a hard
TV.
worker. Gio is
Yeah,
a hard
yeah.
worker.
The only person that strikes me as being
No,
there
Sean.
for TV is
Sean.
Sean. To
No,
be
he is.
honest with you,
He is because he said, okay, what can I use to build relevance? I'm not selling house. And you know that they won't show you if you're not doing anything relevant. So he said, let me cook
yeah.
something.
And I
And he
can I
cooked.
can do without him next season. Honestly
I
speaking,
can.
I
I
would
can.
like to see more of the houses because the show doesn't need chaos to sell. Honestly speaking, because people are here. Yeah, we're here for the interesting conversation, but not this level of chaos. I feel like we also want to see more of the houses, more selling,
I like
more
this season. This season,
diversity,
this season showed
and
more of the real estate stuff, and
yeah,
it's de-emphasized their personal life,
yeah,
which I'm like,
yeah.
interesting, interesting.
So less of drama is what I would say. Yeah,
Well, not less of drama, but less of this kind of drama. I like drama.
yeah,
Not this kind. This kind of drama makes me
yeah.
like
Okay,
when
less
Tola
of
sent me the clip because they now put out the clip of them arguing in the office, and I was tired, and I was like, I'm tired. Like I
yeah,
don't have the energy for this. But like if
yeah.
it's organic drama, which obviously it would always happen, like we can see. I mean, we've talked about Ali so much because she was just doing the most. Like, yeah, a newbie, sit down.
Yeah,
Maybe
I feel like
they need to tell us start coming to the office every day. I think that's what they need to.
someone said that in the on the show that
Someone was told, yeah.
yeah, I think someone said that, but
They told me, yeah,
um,
let's come and sit down with there with
yeah,
those your books and be reading, like, and then be following every, and just make I follow everybody to their showings, learn how they are talking about, like, I mean, I feel like Jason. I mean, obviously Jason and Brett are very busy and stuff, but like, so the way they have Mary, like that's like a manager at Sunsets, they should have someone. Maybe Gio, but Gio is kind of pompous. That's why I would not like Gio. But someone, maybe Gio, that would be
or
like their
someone new
manager.
that has like someone new from
Or
another.
that
They can get
silent
someone
girl.
from another.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
or they can get someone that has no. You need people that someone that people will respect that has been in the game, that has sold. You need that's what you need, and that is not part of their clique of any clique. That's what you need if you want someone that's going to be in charge of them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah. Well, that has been selling
that's a
sunset.
wrap on
I think you
season
have.
three,
Do you
selling
have
the
like? I
OC.
think you have like a soapbox that you wanna stand on, don't you?
I have a
Or
soapbox
you're
I'll
tired,
stand
or
on
or should we
quickly.
save it for another day?
No, quickly. Just quickly.
Okay,
I'm not going
please
to take time.
stand. Take the podium.
Thank you.
Move close to the mic.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
You're
I
welcome.
would like all protocols duly observed.
Thank you.
Now, here's the thing. I am aware that my voice is deep. It's not even that deep, but it's deeper when I'm talking to people that I don't know. I guess just because like maybe it's just like a distancing thing. I don't know. I've heard it. I know it's deeper when I'm talking to people I don't know. But like I don't know if I told about the incident that happened when we were in Nigeria, where I was calling my bank and they asked all the verification questions. And when I was done this, the woman, let me insult her. She said, "This the name on this account is female, but it sounds like a man." And I was just like, I lost it.
See, Nigerians are disrespectful because I've also experienced the other end of that, where they say, "Oh, the person kept on saying ma ma ma." The account is a male's account. The person just has sounds a bit feminine on the phone, and you keep saying ma. Like your brain is not. I almost collected the phone to insult the person because I'm like, what does this say on or over there? But anyways,
Yeah. Okay, that one is fine. The one that I hate the most that has been happening recently since I'm back in Canada. Once again, my email, my name is Maribel. Should I start putting she her so that they know that I always say she?
yeah, yeah, people do that. Yeah, you can.
I just want to put this over because today I got an email something sir. I said sir. In what world is Mirabelle a male name? I know that the world is, but no, I'm sorry, I'm not that young that my name is the name of a man. My name is still the name of a woman. Why in the hell would they, like, I'm sorry, but no. Why would you just assume? Just write hello Mirabelle if you are not even sure. Just
Yeah,
rewrite my name in the
I
email.
think that's better
Why
to do.
in the world are you writing sir? I said that, like, oh my god. That's my little work of the day. Stop calling me sir. I'm not a sir. Okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marble. You can step back now.
Thank you. Thank you very
Have your
much.
seat.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, anyways, it's been fun. We got riled up. This I think this is like the most I've been like over here. I'm definitely. I need. Look, we're gonna run this tapes back. Buy me because I need to watch this. Listen to this.
There you go.
I
Watch
don't want
them now.
anybody sending us this and this letters.
For what now? Listen, we do.
But yeah, anyways, it was fun.
Listen, we do. No, Jason and I mean, I still stand on. They need HR. That
Yeah,
their
yeah.
company
They
is.
might have HR. We don't know.
They have HR. That's worst. Because what are the
Yeah,
HR people doing? Like, I know that HR is to protect business, but that's exactly the point. The HR needs to protect Jason and Brett because a lot of nonsense is happening. I mean, Jason has dated half of the selling
I
nonsense people.
strongly believe that the version that we see on TV is not really how Oppenheimer group goes down in reality. Because I just believe that there's more nuance and more, and there are probably other what do you call them, agents that we don't
Agents.
even know that we don't see. Yeah,
That's fine. But the ones that we see, Jason has dated half of them. That's a problem. You
yeah.
know, like
Well, are
if
we
they
done with the
decided to hate
episode?
him, yeah, we're pretty much
Did
done.
we
Okay,
say
so
goodbye?
let's no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the end. It's a wrap on selling the OC season 3. um if you've not watched it, check it out. It's on Netflix. Stream, let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Who are we loving? Who are you hating? Who are you loving to hate? Do we believe Sean? What do you think of Tyler and Alex Hall? So that's like, if you believe Sean, get out of the comments.
Uh,
What do you think of the new girl Ali? You know, let us know if we're too harsh. Actually, well, yeah, sure, why not? Let us know if we're too harsh.
yeah. Anyways, okay, cool. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Please share also if you think it's interesting. Share with other people. And bye.
Bye.
Let's talk about